Welcome to another episode of Ruggers. Francois, we're discussing Varsity Cup. We both attended the Tuks Marty's game that was supposed to be the main match of week one. Your impression?
Yeah, disappointing. I think Tuks can disappointed in themselves after just losing that match. I think in the last 10 minutes with Marty scoring a try through unforced errors or poor decision making on the field at the time.
Yeah, that's what worries me about the Varsity Cup. And Marty's was also guilty of poor decision making. It is as if the coaches want to imprint a game plan, and the one player that does not comply or that does not adhere to the game plan, he'll be dropped. It is as if the players are scared to make their own decisions, and they're all good players.
Yeah, no, definitely. If you look at the Marty's team on paper, I mean, on paper they're an excellent team. There's a lot of players from, well, Paul Jim, Paul Boys, Bishops. I just name a few. There are plenty of others.
I think the Marty's has got the most star-studded team of the whole of Varsity Cup, and that's good because it's becoming a Varsity Cup where students are playing rugby. I know afterwards, after the match, there was complaints by the Tuks management that the Bulls players doesn't want to go and play for Varsity Cup, and that's right. The Bulls contracted players are not supposed to play for Tukkies, and a contracted rugby player is not supposed to play for a Varsity Cup team. It's supposed to unearth new talent. I know Francois Pina and everybody of the Varsity Cup is all hoo-ha about all the Springboks and everything they produce. I'm sure if you go and look at all the Springboks that they claim, they were contracted at a union while playing for a varsity. So that's the good, well, that's the bad news for some of the coaches. Now they must start coaching, they must start developing, and that's what the Varsity Cup is supposed to be.
I mean, it's a competition for students.
Right, so let's have a look at this week. The first game, Ikes against UJ. Ikes also in form, although they had a very difficult time in Potch, and UJ had their first win.
Yeah, Ikes started very slow against NWU, but then managed to get it back in the second half.
Yeah, apparently it's because, Peterson, the fly half of...
got injured.
No, he is apparently injured. He's playing well injured. He's got shins problems or something, so he can't last the whole match. And the moment he went off the field, the whole game changed. So I'm sure the Eagles will have to look to improve his health. But yeah, UJ,
well, if good start for them. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
Well, they better, because with the match being called a draw
after
they're still second at the bottom of the lock, and I don't think they'll get any lock points against UCT.
Yes.
But the big match, Shimlas versus Marty's.
Yeah, no, a new Shimlas team. Not to be expected, I think, what they say.
I call it a new Shimlas team because of the coaching staff. You've got Swayster Brain there, that's head of rugby, and you've got Andre Trudeau, that's back at his alma mater. He was last year, he was at the Madibas, and that's two of your better coaches in South Africa.
Let's hope it translates to the players and the team.
Well, apparently they had quite a nice game, a lot of backline movements and everything, but will they be able to withstand the forward pressure that Marty's will bring?
The big pack of forwards that Marty's have, and Marty's structured play as well. So, it's going to be, it's exciting. Looking forward to that one.
And Marty's will be without the eightman. That was also, they had two big carriers. That was the number 12 and number 8. And number 8 is injured. We saw after a tackle attacks. So, let's see what Marty's can do.
Yeah. Madibas versus Tuks.
Yeah, the runaway victory. Madibas is having a difficult time. They are going to be relegated, and they will have a lot of problems getting players into a studying situation while knowing, or everybody is knowing and accepting that Madibas is going to be relegated to the Varsity Shield. So I don't think Tuks, according to me, for a big victory.
Practice run for them perhaps. But yes.
Yeah, to sort out a few problems. You can see the most of the changes in the Varsity Cup made by the coaches are positional switches, where they switch a guy from wing to centre or fullback to fly half and everything. So the coaches are still trying to
find the correct combinations and positions.
Then the picker against UWC. That's where you'll be on.
University Western Cape. I'll be there tomorrow night. Yes. Yes, Picker, great start against UCT last week. Unfortunately, yes, when they lost the fly-off, things changed for them. They need to overcome that hurdle, because otherwise it would have been it was a good start for them. But yeah, so I think they should be the favourites again.
I think they should be the favourite. I think the lesser teams, if I may call them that, will start concentrating on targeting the other teams that's in that relegation zone.
To prevent them from being relegated.
Yeah. So if you beat all 4 other teams or 3 other teams that's in the relegation team,
you're safe.
You're safe. And I think we'll see more and more an attitude change, especially this year, by those teams. Not risking injury and all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's no use.
No.
All right, then the last one, Wits versus CUT.
Yeah. Also, I think going to be an interesting one to watch. CUT also not a good, didn't end the season well last year. So, yeah.
They're missing Pieter Berg there. Bram van Straten made a lot of changes. Yeah, so we'll have to see. And Wits is on the up. It seems that they had a very good game last week. And yeah, they're getting 1 or 2 players back from injury. Mark Snyman has been sent down from the Lions to go and play there. Brilliant number 6. I would play him at inside centre, but yeah, that's just me. But yeah, so they're busy loading up for...
Yeah, this is week 2, round 2. Still early days, long competition ahead, exciting times. Predictions, yes, but we might be proven wrong by the smaller teams. Let's see,
yeah,
which is always a good thing. I enjoy that. But
yeah, it's exciting rugby. It's varsity rugby. If you, I must just keep quiet. Those girls next to, if I sit on the
grandstand,
on the grandstand in that
microphone,
that girl that's handling the microphone, she twists her body. I know exactly when she's going to start screaming, but at a stage it looks like she was bobbing on a 60s musical or whatever, because really, guys, from Varsity Cup, it's nice to create excitement and everything, but the spectators at Varsity, the students, went and sat on the grass banks away from the noise. Please just switch it off. Yeah. Last bit of news, the Picker and UWC will be broadcasted. The game has been moved to 5 o'clock to take care of the riots at UCT. So the UCT game has moved to 7 o'clock with the others, while the Picker game will be at 5 o'clock.
Oh. It's been a while since I heard the term riots and rugby used in the same sentence, unfortunately, but yeah.
I promise you, if I had a few bottles last week, Monday, that poor girl with the mic, she would describe me as a hooligan or something. But yeah, but great stuff. Yeah. Early days, but like I said, I see the whole competition moving to the top 5 and the bottom 5 within a week or so.
Yeah, anyway, looking forward to it. See you next time.
Great stuff. Enjoy.